Good morning, everybody. Randy here. Not for a shave. Let me adjust this just a little bit. There we go. Uh, but I wanted to do a little bit of just a verbal review of my opinion of two razors. The two that I've been using a lot here lately. The Henson Mild, which is this one here, and I'm sure you're all familiar with the Henson razors, and then the Oliworks, which not only comes with the mild plate, which is on there now, but it also comes with the two other plates, one which is medium, and let's see, that's this one, and you can see the two little tails there on the meteorite coming out of it, and then the aggressive, which has three of those. I guess you can see those. I can't tell if it's focusing right or not, but there's three. There it is. There's three marks there. This one has one mark. So I've been using these two razors exclusively for the past several shaves, and I have learned that my favorite plate for the Oliworks is the mild plate, and of course my favorite Henson is the mild Henson. I just like a mild razor, and I can get a very, very, very good BBS shave with a mild razor. I'm just a believer in that you don't need a real aggressive razor, but that's neither here nor there. That's up to each individual person. But after using these several times, both of them, I've reached a conclusion for me. Now this is for me, I'm not saying that I know which one is the best razor. I'm saying that I know which is the best one for me, and that's all I'm here to tell you about. As far as value goes, they're the same price. Both of these razors cost $69. The advantage to the Oliworks is it's got the three plates, the one that's on there, and then these two extra plates. If you do like different aggressions at different times, you can start a shave. Some people will shave with a mild plate to begin with, and then they'll change to a more aggressive plate for their second pass, and if they do three passes, they'll change to the aggressive plate for their third pass. I don't do that. I have done it. I think I did a video on it, but I just like mild, and that's what I shave with. When it comes to these two razors, the Henson and the Oliworks, I love the way the Oliworks looks. I love the Henson look also. I like this tan color. The Henson, of course, has the built-in angle, as you can see there, and it's a built-in 30-degree angle. This one is just your more like traditional DE razor. It doesn't have a built-in angle, but it's very, very easy to find the angle on this razor. The one disadvantage to the Henson is with its design. I'm assuming that's what the cause is, but with this design, there's a little bit of drag on the face as you shave. There's no drag at all with the Oliworks. It is very, very smooth, very little blade feel with the mild plate. It's a good razor. For me, my choice of the razor that does the best job on my face with my beard is the Henson. It outperforms the Oliworks when it comes to shave, post-shave. I shaved with the Henson this morning, and I mean I'm telling you, even my trouble spot that I have down here, there's nothing left. Shaving the same way, the same technique with the Oliworks, I get a good shave, and it's very comfortable, it's very smooth, but I just don't get it. It's just not as close, and that's the only way I can describe it for me. Now here again, this is Randy's face and Randy's shave. So it does outperform on the mild plate now. It outperforms the Henson Mild. Now, I mean, the Henson Mild outperforms the Oliworks, is what I meant to say. Now, when it comes to the medium and the aggressive plates, I've used the medium. I've done several things. I've used the mild first and then switched to the medium and finished up, because I only do 2 passes. And I've used the medium for an entire shave, and I've used the medium for the first pass and the aggressive for the second pass. So I've tried to switch up and find what's best. Now, I'll tell you how I feel about the medium and the aggressive plates on the Oliworks. It's kind of similar to how I feel about the medium versus the mild on the Henson. I don't care for the medium. It's got a little bit too much blade feel for me. And their aggressive, which is the 3 pluses on their, that's the way they code theirs, is with pluses. Their 3 plus, I had one time and I tried it and I did not care for it. But I'm strictly talking me, because I like a mild razor. And when it comes to these 2 razors for the mild, this is the clear winner for me. I get a really good shave with this, but not as good and not as close as the Henson. That's just, I'm just telling you the truth. So take from that what you will. You know, like I said, this is a great razor, and I'm not for 1 second going to say it's not, but it's just not, for me, it's not as efficient. It's not as, I don't end up with as good a shave as I do with this Henson. Now, after I bought this razor, I bought the matching bowl they sell. This is an aluminum bowl. There's the inside of it. This is a great lathered bowl. I can't find a thing wrong with this lathered bowl. It's really nice. There's the bottom, what it says on the bottom. And they've got all the grooves and cut and circles and all kinds of stuff in there, and it really helps get that lather going. It's kind of deep, which keeps the lather in there. I like it. I like it a lot, and I use it. I've been using it every day since I got it. So we'll drink to that. I got some hot tea. I went to England a couple of years ago, and they got me hooked on tea down over there. So I still like coffee, but I also like tea that's hot. But that was totally off the subject. However, that was a side note. There's the Oliworks again. I hope you can see that design in the cap. Now you can get this razor with or without that design. I like that design, still do. Now let me show you one thing about this that just occurred, or I just noticed yesterday. Can you see that spot right there? See that little, looks like a white spot, but it's not white. It's where the anodizing has come off in that one little spot. And I don't know if that's going to spread or if that's all that will ever happen. I don't know. I'm debating whether or not to contact them. I mean, it doesn't bother me shaving with it. Doesn't bother me at all. So I just wonder if they need to know that and if they've had those problems before. But that, I noticed that yesterday morning, and no, I haven't dropped it or anything. I mean, it just showed up. And if it starts spreading, I guess I'll have to let them know that. But for now, it's not a big deal to me. but I did notice it and wanted to point that out. I have never had a problem at all with the anodizing on the Henson razors. And I've used Henson quite a bit, and I don't get anything from either one of these companies. It does me no good to brag on one or not brag on one. They're both excellent razors, but for me, this one is the clear winner over this one when it comes to post shave, and it's just smooth. I still don't understand how it does it when you look at the tiny amount of blade exposure and gap, but it's a winner. So that's all I wanted to tell you. That's my opinion for what it's worth. But if you want an Oliworks razor, by all means, get yourself one, and I will use it from time to time. But my daily razor is going to remain this one right here. So but hey, I love this thing. It's a good bowl. Fits really good in your hand. Just does a good job. And it rinses out so easy. A lot of bowls I've had, you got to end up scraping the leftover soap out of it, but you don't on this one. The brush somehow gets it all clean, and when you rinse your bowl, it's done. So that's it for today. I thought you might want to know about these things, at least my opinion. And I'll talk to you guys on the next shave. Adios.